Get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. What it is.
What's good?
Hey,
What's good, my
yo,
boy?
welcome to Cozy Couch Conversations.
Yes, sir.
I am yours truly, Zaven.
It's your boy Corey, co-hosting. Cozy Couch Conversations. How you feeling, Brody?
I'm feeling great, man. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Tantalizing.
Tantalizing. Now that's a word.
SAT word of the day.
I
Tantalizing.
like that. Tantalizing.
Yeah, man. But now I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. Genuinely, it's really cool to be able to create this space. Or honestly, the space was created by the Most High. We're just able to live within it. But it's great, man, to finally be here. I know this is an idea that myself, yourself, we've had for quite some time.
Long time coming.
Long time coming. Years, several. But again, yeah, it's a blessing that this is able to happen. Before anything, let's give a shout out. Flowers Last a Lifetime production company.
Yes.
Kai, Christy. It's a blessing.
Dynamic duo.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be in alignment with ourselves, that you're in alignment with yourselves, and that we all align together. It's clearly God's plan.
Yeah, facts.
For sure. So just to kind of get right into it, I mean, listen, we're learning as we go. We have an idea, we have some direction, but honestly, it's just inspiration. And I think one thing that you and I can both agree on, it's time to take action.
Yeah,
right?
For sure, bro.
Things can only live inside your imagination and your thoughts for so long before, honestly, someone else picks up on that frequency and then they incorporate into their algorithm. So before one of y'all could do that, even though there's millions of people doing it, ain't doing it like this, we're going to take action.
Right.
For sure. So just to kind of kick things off, Corey, man, what's going on, man? How's life?
Life is good, Brody. Can't complain. It's been a pretty busy week for the boy,
What you got going on?
Just a lot of work. Baby Belle's birthday just passed recently, just turned 2.
Bella,
The party was a huge success, big turn up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, life is good, man. Just been going with the daily motions, and now we here. What about yourself? What you how's the office?
Yeah, the office. No, we ain't even gonna get into work, man. Work is work. If you got a job, then work is work. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's work. But nah, man, I was there for Bella's birthday. It's a blessing to share. Technically, I would say her third, because I was there the same day she was born.
I was thinking about it the same way. I'm like, dang, it's actually been like 3 years, really. Like, yeah, right. Like,
I was there the day she was born. We had her first birthday last year, not her second. But I had that going on this week. But other than that, man, honestly, Yayo, he opened for So Camo last weekend. That was amazing. He turned the show up. If I'm gonna be completely transparent, he turned it up more than everybody else that performed. No shade, just facts. All right, so y'all go.
No shade.
Y'all go bump that new Yayo, and of course, little bro Zayden. He booming out the city right now. Yayo and they have a couple songs together, so Zayden was able to hop on stage and perform as well. Just another week, man. Another week grinding, being a blessed, beautiful young black king.
Word. So what we doing here today? Like, what we got going?
What's
this cozy conversations you talking about? Like,
well, as you can see, I am definitely cozy. Oh, I'm so sorry. No disrespect. We got Jackson.
Facts.
Jackson is probably going to be in attendance. He is the emotional support puppy. Okay, emotional support. But
Love
for
you,
today's
Jax.
episode, I didn't want to get too deep, too nuanced. I just want to kind of introduce ourselves to the folks, to the audience.
Right.
Give everyone an opportunity to see, like, is this something that they are interested in? You feel me? And I guess with that in mind, what I could do is I could pivot. And the first thing that I really want to talk about, because it's not just about me and you. It is about the community. It is about everybody. Basically presenting a space that is vulnerable. People watching streams every day of baloney, foolishness, salami. You feel me? So it's like, if we could speak of some type of substance that resonates, then why not?
Word. Yeah. I'm here for it,
So let me ask you something. This is gonna be just a blunt question, right? And I encourage everyone at home, while you're listening to our conversations, ask yourself some of these questions as well, and then kind of talk to yourself and see how you feel about this. But
make sure you grab yourself some tea too, and get as cozy as possible as well.
Yeah, what the girls be doing?
Clock it.
Grab your tea, man. Stay healthy. Tea is a practice. Fun fact, right? You can't just drink tea once and then it does what it's supposed to. It's a practice. So you have to drink it daily over a course of time. Side note. But genuinely. So Corey, I know you're a blessed individual.
Yeah.
Right? We
highly,
all are. Highly favored. God bless.
Everyone.
But life ain't perfect. So what lately has been whooping your ass in life? Like, what has really been on you right now, where it's a constant cycle of like, dang, again? if anything?
I wouldn't say anything's been, really whipping my ass lately. I just wake up every day with the question of what's my next move out here, like what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be walking in? And to be here in this space, I feel like, that's a start, cuz goes back to us making music, we've been in the studio on the mics and everything, and that didn't pan out the way we wanted it to exactly, but
Hey, well, we can't rap, okay?
oh yeah, don't get it
Making
twisted.
music, rapping, same, not congruent. We can rap, okay?
Yeah,
Just
don't get it
you
twisted.
know, yeah,
But I mean, things work out for whatever reason they do. But I mean, I just wake up with that. Like, what's my next move out here? Like, how am I gonna be better than I was yesterday for real? Like,
for sure, for sure. Well, I mean, my answer isn't gonna be as nice and sweet. You feel me?
talk to me. Talk. Hey,
We definitely blessed. And
we here to
that's
be
never in
honest and
question.
vulnerable. That's it.
But the
Talk to
same
me.
thing that's been with my ass lately is the same thing that I've probably would say that I've dealt with for honestly the last half of my life, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But like just constant anxiety, actually.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people may or may not know, or maybe they wouldn't expect it just because I am an overly confident individual. But man, I deal with very high levels of anxiousness day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly kind of makes it hard to navigate life. Genuinely, like, and when I say like anxiousness, I don't mean like, oh, this makes me nervous, I got the shivers. I mean like, bro, simple thought, right? Coming to
Mm-hmm.
simple terms on simple solutions, bro. I go through 50,000 thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like something as simple as like, all right, I need to go to Publix and I need to get some groceries.
Mm-hmm.
So before I even get in the car, like you would just think, okay, get in the car, go to Publix, buy groceries.
Right.
Instead, what I do is I go to the Publix website, I look at the deals, I look through it, then I look at the different types of milk, and
Mm-hmm.
I look at everything, every possible option, and then sometimes I come to the conclusion that I actually don't like what I see, and then I just don't do it.
I feel
And
that.
that's just one thing, but that's like every aspect of life,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like I feel that for me personally, what continues, I get better at it. But I don't know, man. I'm just a very overly anxious type of guy.
I mean,
So
to double back on my answer, I guess you know being anxious kind of plays into the unknown. Me waking up every day not knowing what's like next or what I want to do. So I mean, I guess I have some anxiety there too as well.
yeah,
For sure.
and I was thinking to myself, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I really wanted to kind of like, if I did want to get a little bit more nuanced and try to figure out, like, bro, where does it stem from? You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that we all deal with. And
Mm-hmm.
then, like I said, like for myself, I'm an extremely confident individual. I'm actually very, very sure of myself and the decisions I make
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so thought out. But even with that in mind, there is still the constant feeling of anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that there are plenty of people out here in the world that probably I would honestly say probably the majority of people out here in the world they kind of deal with the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what I actually want to do really quickly while we have a second is kind of figure out what is anxiety, right? Like, and it sounds crazy, yo. Welcome to 2025. We got Chat GPT now, so I just want
Trying
to,
to get to the bottom of this.
yeah, not to the bottom of it, man. I ain't no freaking psychologist or physicist where I could like go into your brain and figure out the chemicals and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But there has to be something, right? So it says anxiety is a natural stress response designed to help you stay alert, aware, and prepared. So basically, your brain is predicting a threat and getting your body ready to deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what I would ask myself then is, what is the threat? Like, what's the threat in simple decision?
Threat could be an obstacle or anything like that. Any hurdles or whatever. But I think a way to, and shout out to everybody religions out there, you feel me, but a way to kind of balance that anxiety is leaning on good prayer for sure, and doing something like this. I think being able to release and being able to talk, like a lot of us, we're in trusted friend groups and all these things, but maybe we feel like we can't take it to that deeper level, with our peers and be like, yo, this has really been weighing on me. This really got me stressed out. You feel me? Like,
For sure.
and I feel like just open conversation. That's why I really like that we're doing this. to kind of figure out how to battle and deal with these things. But yeah, I just think simple conversation and really connecting with each other on a human level, like.
But all right. So we can say that for sure. But what about the people who they have a hard time connecting with others? Like for you and me, excuse me, like it's easy. I can connect with anybody, any place, any time, right? And I don't mind having the deepest of talks with a complete stranger.
Yeah.
But for those people out there who maybe they're dealing with this sense of constant anxiety, which comes from a fear, right? Like, and again, by no means are we doctors or therapists. We're just having an open,
Facts. Yeah, I was about to say,
as human. But like, I guess what can we do as a community, right? And I guess I'm also asking myself that and answering it at the same time. And you piggyback off of it, but just utilizing the community that's around us. I think so many of us, we have thoughts, we have emotions, we have feelings, and then we keep them inside. And just like with anything, right? Like think of a container of liquid. If you continue to pour into something, it's going to end up overflowing.
Right.
Or in some cases, if you shake up the can of soda that's closed, it's going to explode.
Right.
Right. So you do have to have those spaces in life where you can just release everything, even if that means crying, laughing, however it is. But I do think that we need to open up that space. And I do think that
it's all about trust.
It's about trust.
Yes, for sure.
I think even with myself, it's the chase of perfection or to seem perfect. I think I definitely struggle. Making everything, I can't do stuff unless it's well thought out and it's perfect. Even the podcast, right? Like I've tried to kind of film and get some stuff going over the years, and nothing seemed right or perfect. So instead of even trying, I let anxiety win and just didn't even do it.
Right.
But
now we're whooping anxiety's ass because we here and we making it happen.
And that leads me exactly back to this point, right? Overcoming. At the end of the day, you go through a million battles. You might go through the same battle a million times. But the one thing you can't do is hold your head. The one thing you can't do is accept defeat. You really do got to stay up on your feet.
Yeah.
Feel me? If you got to put your Dewey on, strap it on tight. Feel me? If you got to fit it on, not too tight. But, you really got to get up, whatever it is, and you got to just keep going every single time, because at some point you are going to fall into alignment, right? And at some point, whatever that thing that's been mentally or emotionally whooping your ass, or even spiritually, you're going to get the better of them, or it. So this also, everything I in this particular episode, I do kind of want to tie into mentality, into anxiousness, and then into overcoming.
Yeah.
So a big thing that happened in the country today is the Department of Education is essentially officially like, right? Like there isn't like a thing, right? And I know that there's a lot of people who they disagree with that, right? They think that, the Department of Education, it's we need it, right?
But
yeah,
what is the complete significance of the Department of Education? Like, are we
realistically? They just set the guidelines. Like, we're in America, right? So your local governments, they have the ability to make certain decisions themselves. So with the federal government, what they typically do is they kind of set regulations that you have to at least abide by this. But outside of that, you can kind of not loosely, but interpret these things for your own state, your own jurisdiction, which is totally fine. But I think what we need to do is take a deeper dive into, okay, let's look at the education system we came up, right? I mean, graduated 2015, CCC, shout out, Street.
Tight.
I remember 4 years of like going to school to hang out. You feel me? I remember 4 years of like, yeah, okay, I passed the test, I did my homework, but like, was I really taught something? And was I taught something that I could use that's going to benefit me in the rest of life? Not only just my life, but also for my society and my peers, that's going to allow me to boost our communities and our quality of life. And the short answer is hell nah.
Right.
You feel me? Like the education system that we've had, it rewards mediocrity, right? It's become something that's a participation trophy. Oh my God, yay! I'm so happy that you mildly succeeded, but not actually really.
Right.
Right. And then that breeds an adulthood of, and I saw this recently on Twitter, and it stuck with me. It's like, bro, we went to school for like 13 years straight just to graduate and then have no direction in life.
Right.
Or even if you did go to college and get a degree, now you can't find a job. And if you do find a job, you're living in insurmountable debt. Right. So it's like the Department of Education, if we're going to have one, I think the purpose of it definitely needs to be more than just reading and writing and arithmetic.
They need to enhance the right things, right?
The right things of life, right?
Like anxiety.
There we go.
We can have a class on, mental health in school, because there's a lot of kids, who get into crazy situations and being bullied, school shootings, all this nonsense. Like,
What's how you getting cyberbullied? Just turn off your phone. Just close the laptop. No, you're totally right. But anyways, no, there's people like in real life that go through things, life, family, whatever, and we're not taught how to understand ourselves, how to reflect, how to learn. And again, even though at the age of 28, I'll be 29 very, very soon. By the time you guys see this, I will be 29 actually.
Happy early birthday.
Appreciate it, brother. But at this age now, as a community, we're trying to create that space where we can try to learn each other, learn ourselves, and then just like actually talk about it and further educate ourselves. But I'll move on from that. That definitely is a me topic. That is my area of interest.
Very political.
But I would encourage the folks listening. In anything that we talk about, man, any thoughts you guys have, any comments, please leave them.
Yes.
I will see them. We will see them, and chances are we will talk about it as time goes on. But I could push on from that. Did you have any? I mean, okay. You know what? Actually, let's hold it for a second. You have a 2-year-old daughter.
Yes.
Right. God bless. What do you see for her? Like her future, right? And not just what you might wish for her, but of all the parents out here, when you look at the world that we live in right now, you look at the culture that has been cultivated around us. Truly, objectively, what do you see for her, right? In 15, 20 years from now, where she's about to graduate and go out into the workforce and be an adult, what do you see the world being for her?
Well, I mean, the world is, crazy and chaotic place, but what I would like for her, one is to be, genuinely just a good person, like same way I was raised, I was raised by, good people, hard workers. So I just want her to carry that with her, just to be loving.
I guess I would say, let me pose it like this: the world around her, because we know,
but the thing is, you can't really almost control the world around you. You just gotta kind of figure out yourself and how you like fit into the world.
Okay, can we control the world around us though? Right? Because
I mean,
if the world's made up of each of us, right, and the things that we do, say, believe every day, I mean, isn't the world made up and kind of decided by us every day?
Yes, I would say that, but without being too political and talking about higher ups and money and all these things, I just think, for me personally, with all the chaos going on in the world, I tend to find myself still living in my own world. You feel me? My world is whatever I want it to be, so if I want it to be, peaceful, angelic, and happy, then that's just the mind state I'm living in. You feel me?
Sure.
Even though, buildings could be burning down or whatever it may be, we're all just human at the end of the day. And I hate to keep bringing God into the situation, but a lot of y'all need to tap in. A lot of y'all need to tap in for real, man. Like, Jesus is king. Jesus is the way. And you feel me? That's how we come in. And that's the truth.
Amen, brother. Okay. So to kind of wrap this part up, what would you say as a young man, again, in America, with a daughter, a young child, what can we all do as a community of people to make sure that we genuinely, at the end of the day, when we're laying on that bed and life's about, your lights are about to be shut out in terms of your lifetime is over, right? What can we do from now until then as a people to make sure that all the things about the world that, like you said, the buildings burning, the bombs dropping, the hatred and the division, so on and so forth, what can we do as individuals to try to combat that and to build a fruitful and bountiful life?
Well, I think you just got to keep being, the individual that you are. Like us, for example, we go out every day, positive mindset. We go out and connect people. And I think what we look for is how we can impact the next person's life versus our own. I think we get satisfaction out of that. And, that makes us feel good as people,
Absolutely.
So I think it's just all about, like for real, like connecting with your neighbor, like, and just seeing how you can make somebody else's day better, because you never know what people got going on for real. Might make your day better.
I actually love that. It will make your day.
For sure.
A blessing, it does. It makes you. It's something as simple as like.
That's what you say. What's your famous line?
You're blessed, so be a blessing.
Yeah. That's such a bar. I like that.
It doesn't matter how you chop it up, right? Like at the end of the day, you are a more than blessed individual, no matter how you look at it. And the biggest thing you can do as a blessed individual is be a blessing. And it's funny because like you and I, for instance, like things that people don't know. Like I couldn't count the amount of times that we've bagged up old clothes, old shoes, that we've gone out to the homeless population and just given away our own things. I couldn't count the amount of dollars that I've given away. Right. I couldn't,
the things that we do for each other, bro.
Yeah. Even as friends, like I couldn't, it is never a case of like, man, what do I gain by doing this? What do I get from doing this? That's not even your obligation. Your mission is to be what you are, and that's blessed.
Right.
At the end of the day, you're born blessed. You are blessed. Be a blessing. Right. But yeah, just to kind of conclude that, I definitely agree, brother. Just be a comrade to your fellow individual, right? Like, let's really cultivate a world that we can say, I enjoy living in.
Right.
Right. Like all these things, we feel as though things, again, without getting political and all that, we view so much as being out of our control when in reality, just been tricked out of our spot.
Right.
Everything is within our control, and that's from the Most High, right? So a man has maybe tricked you psychologically to think, man, there's someone else running this, but I pinky promise you, brother and sister, you feel me? Cuzzo and etc. You got the power. You got the God power in you, for sure.
100%.
So let me pivot to something real quick, and this is totally off base from what we were just talking about, right? Paolo Banchero.
Yeah.
Speaking of God, God bless the Orlando Magic organization. Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs. Thank you so much. Anthony
Shout
Black,
out to the Magic.
Tristan Da Silva. You feel me? I kind of want to just get a little light real quick because I know we're talking about some real honest stuff. But I also want this to be cool. I don't want you to just listen to us blab about like serious things. So what I have here are a couple of questions. Some calm stuff, right?
Okay.
The first one, and I'm going to ask you, who do you predict to be in the NBA Finals this season?
Biased answer is going to be the Boston Celtics. We know that. Man, that's a tough question. These seasons really go any which way, but I've really been sticking to the Thunder lately. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Okay, a real answer. Listen, the Boston
youngest team in the league. Youngest team in the league, and they on fire right now, bro. Like,
man, I don't get all that, man. Forget that, man. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, as long as LeBron James got breath in his body and he's touching a basketball, I got him to win the NBA Finals until he's eliminated.
I do need to see Bron this year because it might be his last. Might be his last run.
LeBron James got breath in his body and he touches an NBA basketball court, he is the favorite to win the championship 10 out of 10 times until he's eliminated.
I respect.
And I'm standing on that. All right. So for all y'all, listen, I was in a barbershop, bro. We've been having the exact same conversation between me, my barber, shout out Joey, and with Bryant, the other barber in there. We've been having this exact same conversation for 6 years.
About what? Who's the GOAT or like?
The GOAT. And bro, I got people trying to tell me, yo, Bryant literally said the other day, Bryant, if you hear this, yes, I'm talking about you. Bro, I was in the shop and he got the nerve to say, yeah, LeBron is the best all-around player, but he's not the best. Bro, I almost fell out the chair. I'm like, yo, do you hear how you sound right now, bro? You don't even make sense. I'm the best all-around at something, but I'm not the best. And I know you don't even think LeBron's the best. You don't think he's the GOAT.
I don't.
I don't even know.
I don't think LeBron is the GOAT. Kobe is my GOAT. But I recently saw a post the other day that said Jordan was like the greatest winner in the game of basketball, and Bron is like the best, like your boy said, overall player. Like he's good. He's good at everything that comes with basketball. Like
I think MJ is the best bald-headed man to ever walk the earth. I do agree with that. There's never been a bald individual that walk this earth that is greater than Michael Jordan, and that's a fact.
That's a fact. Bro been balls since like 18.
It's crazy. Feel me? But listen, we ain't even got that. We'll say that for another episode. Kobe and MJ is the same thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 1A, 1B. It's the same thing. Neither of them are greater than LeBron James, but I respect it either way it goes.
But both have more rings than LeBron James.
All right, bro, listen, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this because that'll be another 35, 40 minutes of just that, and I'm not doing that with you right now. Maybe another time.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, let me ask you this. If you were stranded on an island forever, and there could only be one person that you could be stranded with, who and why?
This is easy. No brainer. My lady, of course. Come on.
Kaylee.
We'll be stranded on Love Island together. You feel me?
I probably could have expected that one. Okay, let's imagine that the love of your life and the mother of your child
didn't exist.
Not that she doesn't exist, because she does exist. Okay, but let's just imagine like they don't count. You got to choose somebody else. Who in the whole wide world would you choose and why?
Ooh, can I go dead or alive?
Of course.
I'm gonna probably have to go with either Bob Marley or Michael Jackson. Really, yeah.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Really? You know what?
You know I come from Jamaican background, man. So Bob, heavy rotation in the family. You know, like.
So like
big ups, Bob.
Wait, okay. Like I said, right? Mm-hmm. Stranded on an island.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
One person, and we going with Bob?
He'll make nothing out of something with the herb. He'll probably have some good herb, make some good music. You know, we chilling. It'll be.
I respect it. I was gonna go more like a Ruby Rose or something like that, but.
I mean,
I'm on an island forever. Ever and ever and ever, and there's only one.
See, you a better man than me in a different position. You know, I can't get caught on this. I can't get caught on this thing. You know, saying a Ruby Rose. and
I don't mean like exactly.
You know
Ruby,
what I'm saying?
I don't mean her specifically, but I mean
no. I know what you say. I'm not gonna put another lady in that situation though. I can't.
Haley,
I can't do that.
You got a real one.
Yeah, you know I can't.
You got a real one. Yeah, you got a real one. Me, on the other hand, like I said. A Ruby Rose.
I get tired of your ass sometimes, but I think we can kick it for I think we can kick it for a minute.
Hell nah, man. I might need my own side of the island. We're gonna have to put a fence. Like this is my side, this your side. Nah. But yeah, like what little Tyler say, a Ruby Rose, a Jada Waiter.
Yeah, that's what you on.
Hey, what you mean, bro? Like, cause the thing is, we're gonna now populate this island. Mm-hmm. Right, we're gonna populate this island, and then we're gonna make enough of us to build a boat, and we're gonna get on a boat, and then we're gonna try to find more civilization.
See what you did there.
You dig?
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
We move on. All right. My last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you could live forever and ever and ever, have you ever seen the show Altered Carbon on?
No, never.
So just a quick little side note, right? So there are people that believe that your consciousness is stored at the base of your spine, right? So there's people who believe that where the base of your neck connects to your spine is where your consciousness is.
Right.
And like in the show Altered Carbon, they play off of that where they put your consciousness onto a stack or a disc, right? And so what that means, and they call body sleep. So if you pass, essentially you can live forever because they can take your stack out and put it into another sleeve and you continue to live.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's totally insane concept.
That's pretty wild.
It is, yeah. And I think it's a pretty cool show. But if you could live forever, would you?
I don't think so. I think eventually, I want to be on up out of here. Wait, do I stay at a certain age, or
age doesn't really exist because
do they age in the show?
Well, no, because okay, obviously it's a rich and poor thing, right? Mm-hmm. But so like, for instance, let's say you're killed like in a murder or something. Mm-hmm. It's got pretty dark real quick, but if that happens, right? Then if your family doesn't have enough money, they can take your stack out, and the government can just give you a sleeve. So like in the show, they lost their daughter to like a murder or something, and they put her sleeve into like this old ass, I think it was an old dude.
That's weird. Dude.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. But if you're rich, you usually have sleeves of yourself. So then you just keep living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you don't really subscribe to that. Like if you could live forever, you wouldn't.
No, I probably wouldn't. I think my spirit's a one of one, and I don't think I could go in like any other person's body or anything like that.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
I probably, yeah. I mean, why would you want to live forever?
And that's where I did find my conclusion, because at one point watching the show, I entertained the thought, and I was like, you know what, bro? Like, imagine, maybe not as a black man in America, but imagine, you know, you were born in like 1786, and it's 2020, almost 2026. Man, the stuff you see, like the way you've seen the world change, it's like so insane. But then also at the same time, like obviously the suffering and the pain that doesn't go away. So I did come to the conclusion that though I do plan on, I think it's ordained for me to live a very long, prosperous, and fruitful life. I do think that it is best that we all spend our time here and move on to whatever that next.
Yeah, just imagine seeing your like loved ones pass away, or like, you know, you're just seeing many people just pass away and you stuck here
forever.
Yeah, what, like that seems like almost like torture to me, you know.
Well, again, because like, all right, if I was alive for 400 years, I better be filthy rich. I better had to figure this life out, because if not, really,
more than enough time to get it right.
Genuinely, what's really the point?
Yeah.
All right, so I actually want to piggyback these questions back to you guys at home, if you could, for me. In the comments, choose any one of these questions and just throw me your answer to it. Mainly, this one's for the fellas. Who's your finals? You could give me who you think is going to win the NBA finals this year. Okay. Throw that in the comments for me, fellas, ladies. If you watch hoops, you chime in as well. If you were stranded on an island with one person forever, I actually want you to if you can, if that person is still alive, at that person in the comments, you know, hey, listen, I think this is the homie I will be with forever and ever and ever. We could kick it. Please do that for me. Or if you could live forever, just give me a yes or no. Yes, I will live forever. No, I wouldn't.
Great questions.
For sure. I mean, I think that's pretty. I mean, listen, bro, that's pretty much about it for the first episode.
This is only the beginning, you know. This is the first episode learning curve, you know. We here with it though.
Yeah, no, it is. And also just for you guys at home, like if you're wondering maybe what might be next, what might be to come, again, like we're learning as we go, so we'll kind of refine our structures, our talking points. Right. We definitely would appreciate as well. Throw us feedback in the comments or the DMs. Give us even like topics that you would want us to maybe touch on. If there are people in our community, that's another big thing. So we already have our guests set up for this season. We're going to have some pretty cool folks for you. So we're going to have some artists. We're going to have some former pro athletes, some real estate talk. We're going to have the fit life. There's just different, you know, we're really going to try to flex it up for you guys so that it makes sense for everybody. A lot of people fear feedback. They want to be perfect, whatever. We just want to get better every chance that we can. So we need you guys to do that, because you're a part of this community as well.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Anything in closing for you? Like what are we looking forward to, man? Like what's coming up between now and the next episode?
Man, I'm just looking forward to, you know, Zayden's episode. That's gonna be too turnt. You know, I know we doing something real special there. But yeah, I'm just really excited for whatever is to come. You know, I don't know how far, you know, we're gonna take this thing, or what's gonna happen with this, but Lord willing, like hopefully it's good. You know, I hope we're able to connect, you know, to some people that we already know and newer viewers out there. So,
and do me a favor, Corey, plug your social for me real quick.
Oh, y'all can follow me at YRockstar, YROCSTAR on all social media platforms. That's where you can find your boy.
Yeah, and then
keeping it cozy always.
My Instagram, I don't even know. It's ZZAV.
Nah, you looking up your Instagram handle is diabolical, man.
I'm sorry. It's Zaven _
You didn't have that account for too long.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Zaven _ I obviously you guys are watching this from the my production company's page, Wolf Eye Network. This is Cozy Couch Conversation. So this is kind of like the first installment of Wolf Eye Media, right? So there's a lot more to come. But just in closing here, again, we definitely appreciate you guys for even tuning in with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, energy is currency. Time is currency. It's the most valuable currency. And if you're spending 30, 45 minutes every week, so this will be every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we will be dropping an episode for you guys for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be dope.
Yeah. Anything? That's it?
Anything in closing? Nah. Everybody stay blessed, stay kind, and stay cozy.
Jackson, anything from you? Okay, he doesn't really talk much. But yeah, that's it for me as well, man. Y'all have a nice night.
Yes, sir.
Until next time.